Auzi, nu? 1, 2, 3, 4. Mă auzi? Okay. Can you confirm us? Do you hear the sound from the microphone from the hall? It's okay with the sound for you?
Yeah, the sound check out.
Zi tu. Păi a intrat. Da, camera e... Uite aici pe camera. E în funcțiune, cred. Acum ai tăiat-o. Acum am tăiat-o? Da. Dar stai să vedem unde suntem noi. Suntem pe aici, pe undeva. Uite-te. Ești vizibil. Sunt perfect. Și vezi că avem și microfonul deschis. Trebuie închis. Acum îl închid. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Can you hear us? Da.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Okay, good.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Qatar, Romania business meeting. We're just waiting for the head of the Qatari side, Mr. El Abeili. He's the board member. So we'll just give him a few minutes and we'll start, inshallah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
أيوة.
طيب تمام.
تأكد منه. هم كلهم أونلاين.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Maraja from PR, and we're just going to start the meeting for Qatar, Romania business meeting. Mr. Al-Ubaidli has just joined us. He's a board member, and also he's the head of the Food Security and Environment Committee. And he would like to say just a few welcoming words. Please go ahead, Mr. Al-Ubaidli.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry for that because we are out of the country. So I would like to welcome everybody. So my speech will be in Arabic if there is any translation from your side. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. سعادة السيد دورو بوبنتي رئيس غرفة تجارة وصناعة وزراعة تولتيشيا. سعادة السيد ستيفان فوينيا نائب مدير إدارة العلاقات الخارجية بغرفة تجارة وصناعة رومانيا. السيدات والسادة الحضور الكريم، يسرني بالنيابة عن رئيس وأعضاء مجلس إدارة غرفة قطر وكافة فعاليات القطاع الخاص القطري أن أرحب بكم أجمل ترحيب في مستهل هذا اللقاء الهام الذي يجمع نخبة متميزة من أصحاب الأعمال القطريين والرومانيين وممثلي الشركات القطرية والرومانية، ونأمل أن يسهم هذا اللقاء في استكشاف وبحث فرص الاستثمار والشراكة المتاحة بين الجانبين في عدد من القطاعات ذات الاهتمام المشترك. ولا شك أن هذا اللقاء يأتي في إطار العلاقات المتميزة التي تربط دولة قطر وجمهورية رومانيا الصديقة، حيث يرتبط الجانبان بعلاقات تعاون متطورة تغطي كافة المجالات، وهناك سعي وحرص كبير من جانب البلدين على تطوير هذه العلاقات لمستويات أعلى. وقد بلغ حجم التبادل التجاري بين قطر ورومانيا خلال العام الماضي نحو 490 مليون ريال، ولدينا الرغبة في زيادة التجارة البينية لمستويات أعلى من خلال إقامة المشروعات المشتركة. وفي هذا السياق يوجد العديد من الشركات الرومانية التي تعمل في قطر، سواء برأس مال كامل أو بشراكة مع شركاء قطريين في قطاعات متنوعة، ونعتقد بأن القطاع الخاص في كلا البلدين يمكن أن يساهم في رفع وتعزيز العلاقات التجارية والاقتصادية بين كلا الجانبين، وذلك من خلال استكشاف فرص جديدة للشراكة والتعاون والدخول في شراكات فاعلة تفيد اقتصاد البلدين الصديقين. وهنا أود التأكيد على أن أصحاب الأعمال القطريين مهتمون باستكشاف فرص الاستثمار المتاحة في رومانيا في ظل ما توفره من محفزات وتسهيلات تجذب المستثمرين الأجانب في مجالات وقطاعات مهمة مثل الزراعة والسياحة والطاقة المتجددة وتكنولوجيا المعلومات والبنية التحتية والعقارات والتعدين وغيرها. ويسرني أن أدعو الشركات الرومانية إلى زيادة استثماراتها في قطر، والتي توفر مناخ استثمار جاذب وفرص استثمارية متميزة في ظل وجود بنية تحتية على مستوى عالمي وتشريعات رائدة ومجموعة من الحوافز الاستثمارية المشجعة. كما توجد وفرة في الفرص الاستثمارية في قطر في أغلب القطاعات، وغرفة قطر من جانبها تدعم الشراكات بين القطاع الخاص القطري ونظيره الروماني، وترحب بتعزيز التعاون بين أصحاب الأعمال القطريين والرومانيين بما يصب في فائدة اقتصاد البلدين. وختاما أكرر شكري وترحيبي بكم جميعا، وكل أمل أن يكون هذا الاجتماع دافعا لمزيد من التعاون المثمر بين الجانبين. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Thank you, Mr. Al-Ubaidli, board member of Qatar Chamber and head of Food Security Environment Committee. And we'd like to pass the mic to Mr. Stefan Point. He's the Deputy Director of Foreign Relations Department at Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Romania. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here and part of this event as a first step between or towards consolidating the bilateral relationship between Romania and Qatar. But first, with your permission, I would like to give the floor to Mr. Victor Ponta, former Prime Minister of Romania, honorary counselor to the actual Prime Minister of Romania, and also senior counselor to the President of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Romania. Mr. Prime Minister, you have the floor.
Good morning. Thank you very much, Stefan. Salam alaikum to our Qatar friends. I just wish to present good morning and also good luck for this meeting from the chairman of the chamber, Mr. Daraban. I would just say that this meeting has been an idea that the ambassador of the state of Qatar in Bucharest has been working with the chamber for several weeks. I hope finally all the interested parts are now attending from Qatar and from Romania. I'm very grateful to both sides for spending this time together. I just wish you to talk very pragmatically about how can we have concrete agreements, relationship, and how can we develop this special relationship between Qatar and Romania. As Prime Minister, but also as now a businessman and an advisor to the chairman of the chamber, I strongly believe that we are not using our potential. We can do much more business, especially in the agriculture area, but also energy, many other areas. We are not using the potential of relationship between Qatar and Romania. We are visiting Qatar. Maybe some of our Qatari friends are visiting Romania. We are flying Qatar Airways, but we do not do enough business. So please be very pragmatic today. Wish you all the best, all good luck. I will stay and listen to some of the discussions. I don't want to interfere, just to ask you to be very pragmatic and to do more business Qatar, Romania. Thank you very much and have a good discussion.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ponta. Mr. Ponta is right, and we at the Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Romania, as the main representation vector of the business community in Romania, we believe that our business communities have a lot of potential, have developed for the past years, and even though our commercial ties, we can call them traditional, there's still a lot of room for improvement. As of October 2023, the commercial exchanges between our countries amount 89 million euros. However, there's a lot of room for improvement because the Romanian business community has proved on the international markets performance and also that they're very competitive. So from this point of view, we would like to thank the Qatari Chamber as well for the efforts and for today's event and for hosting today's event. And we believe that together we can generate projects that will stimulate the business communities of our countries to come closer to a much more direct dialogue and improve their performances, not only at bilateral level, but at an international level. Without further ado, I would like to give the floor to Mr. Doru Poponete, who is the president of the Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Tulcea. Mr. President, you have the floor. Thank you.
Bună ziua tuturor! Vă urez să aveți o zi bună, să aveți succes în activitatea pe care o desfășurați.
Thank you, everybody. I would like to wish success to everybody present attending this meeting in your daily activity.
Și să avem spor pentru ziua de astăzi în care ne-am angajat cu toți să facem afaceri unii cu alții.
And I express the hope that everybody who will attend this meeting, we have good luck in business because we gather together today for making business together.
Mă bucur să fiu alături de dumneavoastră în acest eveniment important,
I'm very glad to be with you in this very important event,
care este o oportunitate în dezvoltarea relațiilor comerciale între mediul de afaceri qatarez și român,
which is a very huge opportunity for developing the cooperating area between Qatar and Romania, especially in economic area.
și să fie în avantajul reciproc.
And I hope for beneficial for both parties.
Salut colegii de la Camera României și pe cei din Camera Qatar și pe toți participanții.
I salute my colleague from the Chamber of Commerce in Romania and the Chamber of Commerce of Qatar and all the colleagues from Romania attending the meeting.
Stimați colegi, eu cred că această întâlnire are un scop foarte clar.
Dear colleagues, I believe that the purpose of this meeting is very clear for everybody.
Să stabilească relații comerciale între firmele din Turcia, în primul rând, și apoi din România și cu firme din Qatar.
To establish trade relationship between entrepreneurs from Romania and Qatar, from Tulcea and Qatar.
Vreau să vă informez că firme turcene au relații foarte bune comerciale cu statele arabe, mai puțin cu statul Qatar.
I'd like to inform you that several entrepreneurs from our county have already established commercial relationship, trade relationship with other Arabic countries, but not with Qatar.
Vreau să vă spun că inițiativa acestei întâlniri de ziua de astăzi, această întâlnire online,
And I also would like to confess you that the initiative of organizing this online meeting
este la inițiativa excelenței sale, domnul ambasador al Qatarului, Osama Ben Youssef al-Qaradui,
was the initiative of His Excellency, the Ambassador of Qatar in Romania.
care în urma vizitei făcute în Turcia anul trecut,
As a result of his visit in Tulcea the past year,
a constatat că relațiile comerciale ale firmelor din Turcia cu statele arabe sunt foarte dezvoltate,
when his conclusion was that the relationship, the trade relationship between entrepreneurs from Tulcea and Qatar are very developed.
și spre surprinderea domniei sale, firmele din Turcia n-au nicio relație cu firme din Qatar.
Excuse me, I made a mistake. So they have a very strong relationship with other Arabic countries, but His Excellency was very surprised at the fact that they don't have commercial relationship with Qatar enterprises.
Ca atare, ca rezultat acestei concluzii, domnia sa a recomandat să se facă o întâlnire online între firmele din Turcia și firmele din Qatar.
And according to his conclusion, the result is this meeting. He proposed us to have this meeting between Qatar and Tulcea enterprises.
Camera de Comerț din Turcia a preluat sarcina,
Tulcea Chamber of Commerce took this task to organize the meeting
a făcut demersurile respective pentru a stabili întâlniri între mediul de afaceri din Turcia și cel din Qatar,
and had done an important work in establishing contacts and meetings between Qatar and Tulcea enterprises,
și a încercat să facă o primă întâlnire a doua decadă a lunii ianuarie.
and tried to establish a first meeting in the second decade of January month.
S-a comunicat ambasadei, iar ambasada a solicitat reprogramarea întâlnirii pentru data de 5 decembrie.
We have communicated our proposal to the embassy, but they
5
proposed to postpone this meeting on the 15th of February,
5 februarie.
on the 5th of February.
Ulterior, ambasada Qatarului a solicitat Camerei României ca la această întâlnire să participă nu numai firme din Turcia,
Then the embassy of Qatar asked that the meeting should be attended not only by enterprises from Tulcea,
ci și firme din țară și alte camere de comerț.
but should be also attended by enterprises from other parts of Romania and other chamber of commerce in our country.
Astăzi, la întâlnirea noastră, participă toate firmele turciene care s-au angajat să poartă discuții cu firme din Qatar,
Today, the meeting is attended on Tulcea part by all the enterprises who agreed to initiate a relationship with Qatar enterprises.
dar nu știm care sunt firme din România cu care trebuie să colaborăm și cei din Turcia.
But we don't know which are the enterprises from Romania we should cooperate.
Vreau să mulțumesc pentru sprijinul deosebit pe care l-a acordat ambasadorul statului Qatar, excelența sa, domnul Osama Ben Youssef al-Qaradui,
I would like to thank His Excellency, Mr. Ambassador of Qatar in Romania, for the special implication in making this meeting possible, for the special support given to our relationship.
Vreau să mulțumesc doamnei deputat Mirela Furtună, președinta Comisiei sau grupului parlamentar de prietenie Qatar-România,
I would like also to thank Mrs. Mirela Fortuna, deputy in the Romanian Parliament, but also the president of the friendship group for the relationship between Romania and Qatar in the Romanian Parliament.
Vreau de asemenea să mulțumesc directorului general al Camerei de Comerț, Florentina Jelescu, pentru modul cum a organizat această întâlnire.
I would like to thank Mr. Florentin Agescu, the CEO of Tulcea Chamber of Commerce, for organizing this meeting.
Și în ultimul rând, Consiliul Județean pentru condițiile tehnice pe care le-a asigurat ca să putem să desfășurăm această întâlnire.
And not the least, I would like to thank Tulcea Court and Castle for providing the technical support in order to organize this meeting.
Cu speranța că ne vom mai întâlni, vă urez tuturor numai bine.
I hope that we will have the chance to meet, and we wish everybody good luck and thank you. Mr. Poponete would like to give the floor to Mr. Dumitru Mergeani, who is the county manager of Tulcea County.
Bună ziua, dragi prieteni catarezi, bună ziua, domnule prim-ministru Victor Ponta, bună ziua, dragi parteneri români.
Good afternoon, dear Qatar friends. Good afternoon, Mr. Mr. Ponta, and good afternoon, dear Romanian friends.
În numele președintelui Consiliului Județean Tulcea, domnul Horia Teodorescu, vă urez numai bine și sper ca și această ședință virtuală pe care o avem să aducă, la fel ca întâlnirea pe care am avut-o cu domnul ambasador, să aducă numai lucruri bune.
And I express my hope on behalf of Mr. Horia Teodorescu, the president of our county, that this meeting will provide as fruitful as the working meeting we had with Mr. Ambassador the previous year and will generate the same positive results.
Așa cum spunea și domnul Poponete mai devreme, într-adevăr a fost de real bun augur vizita pe care Excelența sa, domnul Obama Youssef Al-Qaradawi, a făcut-o la Tulcea.
As Mr. Poponete, the president of Chamber of Commerce, mentioned previously, it was very important for us to have here the visit of Mr. Ambassador of Qatar in Romania. It was a very fruitful meeting.
Și a realizat potențialul economic al județului nostru din punct de vedere zootehnic. Agricol și zootehnic.
Mr. Ambassador had the merit of observing the extraordinary potential which our county has in breeding and in agricultural area.
Rolul nostru al autorităților publice este să adunăm la aceeași masă principalii actori ai vieții economice tulcene.
Our task as county authorities together at the same table, the main actor in economical area.
Și a reușit prin legăturile pe care avem să-i punem în conexiune cu alți parteneri, de data aceasta cu cei din Qatar.
And by our personal connection and institutional connection to manage to put them into contact with other partners, in this case partners from Qatar.
Vedeți în jurul acestei mese rotunde producători din industria lemnului, din zootehnie, din creșterea animalelor.
And around this table are entrepreneurs from breeding, from agriculture area, from wood processing.
Mare parte dintre ei au participat și la ședința pe care am avut-o cu domnul ambasador.
Most of them were presented with the working session held with Mr. Ambassador in February.
Și au revenit astăzi cu speranța că aceste întâlniri vor avea un rezultat concret.
And they came back here today because they hope that this meeting will have a real practical result.
Noi vă mulțumim pentru această întâlnire și sperăm chiar după ziua de astăzi să fie legături mai strânse între partenerii de afaceri români și cei catarezi.
Thank you for organizing this meeting today, and we hope that after this meeting we will have a stronger relationship between our entrepreneur and the entrepreneur for Qatar.
Mulțumesc.
Thank you.
Tuturor, Florentina Jelescu este numele meu, sunt directorul general al Camerei de Comerț Tulcea și aduc și eu salutări calde tuturor membrilor prezenți astăzi la această întâlnire de lucru.
I would like to have an intervention. My name is Florentina Jelescu. I'm General CEO of Tulcea Chamber of Commerce, and I would like to address our warm salute to everybody who is present today, who is attending this meeting.
În completarea celor menționate de domnul președinte Doru Poponete,
I would like to add a few aspects to the one mentioned by Mr. President Poponete.
Vreau să fac mențiunea că în cursul anului 2023,
I would like to add that during 2023,
județul Tulcea a exportat către Iordania aproximativ 140.000 de capete de bovine.
Tulcea County exported towards Jordani about 140,000 heads of living animals.
Și 130.000 de capete către Arabia Saudită.
And 130,000 living animals to Saudi Arabia.
Aproximativ, deci o cifră de 270.000 de capete, în condițiile în care potențialul județului nostru este de aproximativ 500.000 de capete.
So we have exported 270,000 heads, but the real potential for export is about 500,000 heads.
Având în vedere solicitarea primită în cursul lunii noiembrie de la Ambasada statului Qatar,
Taking into account address we came from the Embassy of Qatar in Romania,
în care ambasada solicita o întâlnire cu anumite subiecte de interes,
asking us organizing a meeting with subject of interest for the relationship between Romania and Qatar.
astăzi avem alături de noi
We have organized the today meeting
reprezentanți ai domeniului pentru care s-a solicitat această întâlnire.
inviting here representative of the area for interest for Qatar.
Și anume, cooperarea și înfrățirea cu laboratoarele tehnologice din România,
The important topics for our cooperation was considered having a cooperative relationship between a laboratory in ce domeniu?
de referință pe epidemiologie.
Laboratory in epidemiologic area,
Yes. Modalitățile de diagnosticare a bolilor
the way of putting diagnosis on animal diseases,
și cooperarea tehnică în domeniul combaterii bolilor la animale,
and technical cooperation in preventing disease in animal,
cu precădere pe bovine, ovine și caprine.
especially in cows, goats, and sheep.
Astfel, dau cuvântul colegilor de la Direcția Sanitar Veterinară și Siguranța Alimentelor. Cine dorește?
But I will try now to give the floor to my colleagues who represent the authority in veterinary sanitary authority in Tulcea.
Domnului Dr. Bria.
Dr. Paul Bria, who is head of veterinary sanitary laboratory of Tulcea County.
Bună ziua tuturor invitaților și participanților la această întâlnire.
Good afternoon to our guests, to our participants to the meeting.
Laboratorul sanitar veterinar este un serviciu în cadrul Direcției Sanitar Veterinare și pentru Siguranța Alimentelor Tulcea.
Our laboratory is actually a service within Tulcea Sanitary Veterinary and Food Safety Authority.
Este înființat în anul 1961.
Was established in 1961.
Este autorizat sanitar veterinar și în sistemul de acreditare, sistemul român RENAR.
It is authorized according to RENAR Romanian system.
Standardul ISO 17025.
The standard is ISO 17.000, cât a spus?
17025.
17,025 is the ISO standard.
Și este acreditat pentru un număr de 71 de metode.
And it is accredited for using 7 official methods.
Laboratorul este structurat pe două compartimente.
The laboratory includes 2 compartments.
Compartimentul Sănătatea Animalelor
The compartment Health of Animals
și compartimentul Siguranța Alimentelor.
and the compartment the Safety of Elements.
În compartimentul Siguranța Alimentelor avem laboratoarele de chimie.
The alimentation safety has chemistry labs under it,
Unde facem analize pentru produsele de origine animală, apă,
where we provide the results for analysis taking from water and animal disease.
determinarea de micotoxine
We establish the level of microtoxins
din produsele de origine non-animale și din furaje.
from products of non-animal origin and from animal for animal feed.
Și laboratorul de microbiologie alimente,
And we have also, as mentioned, a laboratory for safety of the elements,
unde analizăm produse alimentare,
where we analyze food products,
hrană pentru animale și teste de sanitație.
food for animals and sanitation tests.
Iar la nivelul compartimentului sănătate, avem sănătatea animală, avem laboratorul de biologie moleculară și organisme modificate genetic.
We have also other 2 laboratories specialized in the genetically modified organisms. and health of animals.
Laboratorul de morfopatologie și bacteriologie diagnostic.
Laboratory of morphopathology and diagnostic.
Laboratorul de parazitologie, micologie și hematologie.
Parasitology, hematology laboratory.
Laboratorul de serologie.
Serologie, serology lab.
Departamentul de igienă și protecția mediului.
Hygiene and Environment Protection Department.
Și activități care servesc ambele compartimente, sectorul de primire probe.
Also activity of receiving samples for analysis for the laboratory.
Și preparare medii și sterilizare pentru tot laboratorul.
And also provide a sterile environment for preparing. Ce puneți acolo?
Preparare medii.
For preparing environment of culture.
Ca și personal avem 35 de specialiști, 34, pardon.
Our employees are 35 specialists.
Din care 24 cu studii superioare.
Out of which 24 have university degree.
Efectiv 5 medici veterinari.
And 5 of them are veterinary doctors.
8 biologi.
8 of them are biologists.
8 ingineri.
8 of them are engineers.
Chimiști 4.
4 chemists.
Și 10 personal cu studii medii.
And 10 employees have high school studies.
Ca număr de investigații am avut de la aproape 200.000 pe sănătate animală în anul 2019 de probe.
In 2019 we had about, care este cifra?
Aproape 200.000, 190.
Almost 200,000 samples analyzed in our laboratory.
În anul 2019, ajungând în 2023 la aproape 80.000 de probe.
And the previous year, in 2023, we reached about 80,000 samples.
Iar pentru export, animalele care au plecat la export, am avut între 2019 un număr de 130.500.
And in what concerns the analysis we are making for the animals which are exported, especially to Arabic countries, I would like to mention the fact that in 2019 we have took samples from câte animale în 2019?
130.500.
For 130,500 animals.
Și ajungând în 2023, din păcate, la o scădere la 16.000 de probe.
But unfortunately, the previous year in 2023 reached about 16,000 samples.
Sperăm poate într-o cooperare acum și legarea formarea unor legături, astfel încât să crească numărul de analize pentru laborator.
But we hope that as a result of the cooperation relationship between Tulcea and Qatar, the exports will increase, and as a result, our activity will increase, having to take these samples from the animals for the export.
În general, cam aceasta e în mare prezentarea laboratorului.
So this was a presentation of our laboratory and activity.
Mulțumesc frumos.
În ceea ce privește cooperarea în domeniul îmbunătățirii genetice,
Demarcational activity in the area of ce domeniu? Improvement, genetical improvement.
Al însămânțării artificiale și al producției de furaje netradiționale,
of artificial insemination and producing animal food by non-traditional methods.
Aș vrea câteva cuvinte succint, da? De la Oficiul de Zootehnie Constanța.
I would like to give the floor
vă rog,
to the Office for Zootechnie in Constanța.
Salut tuturor participanților.
I would like to address a warm salute to the person attending the meeting.
Sunt la Oficiul Județean de Zootehnie Constanța și coordonator Centrului Regional de Zootehnie. Așa ce aș putea să vă spun, la nivel de județ Tulcea.
I would like to mention that at the level of Tulcea County,
supuse însămânțării artificiale în vederea ameliorării raselor sunt
the number
de aproximativ 4.
Traduc, dar nu pot să-mi pasul cu dumneavoastră, îmi cer scuze. The number of animals which were artificially inseminating for breeding is în prezent sau când?
Puteți?
Cifra pe care o dați acum este cifra prezentă sau cifra din trecut?
Cifra de animale care ați vrut să spuneți. Aproximativ 4.000 de capete sunt la însămânțări artificiale, efectiv total, pe județul Tulcea, mă refer la efectivul de bovine, este aproximativ 13.000 de capete conform cartografiei.
Ce este situația reală, da?
Da.
So presently about 4,000 bovine were inseminating artificially at the level of Tulcea County.
Din cele 4.000 de capete, aproximativ 3.200 sunt din categoria vacilor de lapte, restul din categoria vacilor de carne.
The majority, 3,000 heads, are used actually for the milk production and the rest for meat production.
Am dorit să extindem această metodă.
We'd like to extend this application of the methods,
Inseminarea artificială sau muntă naturală dirijată.
the insemination artificial or the breeding in controlled condition,
Ne dăm tot interesul în acest sens.
and we are trying our best.
Așa. În al doilea rând, având în vedere că suntem într-o zonă a deltei Dunării cu un mediu umed,
Secondly, taking into account that we are speaking about an area situated in the Danube Delta with wetlands,
nutrețurile tradiționale
traditional food for animals
se bazează pe stuf.
are based on reed.
Acesta, datorită suprafețelor mari de stuf,
And this plant can be reached in natural areas
undeva la aproximativ 220.000 de hectare,
on large
care trebuie
surfaces,
valorificate în întregimea lor.
which should be harnessed at the higher level because it's natural vegetation and can be used for feeding animals.
Compoziția destul de ridicată în proteină a stufului,
Because the reed
aproximativ 7%,
has a very high concentration of protein,
îi dă acestuia o importanță deosebită în
So it
completarea
gives you
a rațiilor
a
furajere.
huge importance in animal feeding because it's very important for the nutrition to have very high protein food.
Vă mulțumesc.
Thank you very much.
Vreau să subliniez faptul că subiectele discutate puțin mai devreme
I would like to underline the fact that the topics we have approached earlier,
chiar dacă sunt subiecte tehnice,
although they are very technical,
s-au realizat la solicitarea Ambasadei statului Qatar.
were on our agenda due to the request of His Excellency the Ambassador and the Embassy.
Acum vom da cuvântul doamnei președinte al grupului parlamentar de prietenie cu statul Qatar, la inițiativa căruia s-a realizat chiar această întâlnire, doamna deputat Mirela Furtună.
And I will give the floor to Mrs. Mirela Fortuna, Deputy in Romanian Parliament and President of the Friendship Parliamentary Group in the Romanian Parliament, Romania and Qatar.
Good morning, everybody. Salam alaikum. Mă bucur că are loc această întâlnire astăzi, care de fapt, așa cum am menționat și domnul Poponet, este a doua întâlnire. Prima a avut loc odată cu vizita domnului ambasador al statului Qatar în România, în județul Tulcea, și o primă întâlnire cu mediul de afaceri. Astăzi este a doua întâlnire și sper să se concretizeze și în proiecte concrete.
As Mr. Poponete said, this is a second meeting with the entrepreneur from Tulcea, and the two meetings are the direct result of the meeting with Mr. Ambassador previous year.
În calitate de președinte al grupului de prietenie din Parlamentul României cu statul Qatar, aș vrea să menționez că dimensiunea parlamentară joacă un rol important în dezvoltarea relațiilor bilaterale.
As president of the French relationship between Romania and Qatar, the group established at the level of the Romanian Parliament, I would like to underline the fact that it is very important to have a strong relationship between our parliaments in order to develop and have a stronger relationship in other areas.
Care trebuie susținută și de o bună cooperare și colaborare economică între cele două țări pe domenii de interes reciproc.
And this parliamentary good relationship could be supported by a good relationship in the economical area between the two countries.
Astfel că eu cred cu tărie atât în dezvoltarea și cooperarea națională, dar și în cea regională și locală.
Thus, I believe very strongly in developing at the national level, but also developing at local and regional level.
De aceea vreau să urez succes reprezentanților mediului de afaceri în județul Tulcea într-o colaborare concretă cu mediul de afaceri din statul Qatar.
So I'd like to wish success to the entrepreneurs in Tulcea County present here at the meeting, expressing my hope that they will have the chance to cooperate with Qatar entrepreneurs. Thank you.
Mulțumesc.
Acum vă rugăm să ne spuneți dacă dau cuvântul reprezentanților mediului de afaceri din domeniul creșterii și comercializării bovinelor, ovinelor și caprinelor din județul Tulcea sau există o altă ordine cronologică a evenimentului.
May I give the floor to the entrepreneurs from Tulcea County present here at the meeting, or you have another agenda and we should give the floor to another person present at the meeting?
If I may, I suggest we should continue with the presentation of the Qatari companies as per the agenda that we received, and then the Romanian companies will also have the chance to present themselves. Thank you.
Can I start, please?
Go ahead, Mr.
Can I
Muslim.
start, please? Yes. Thank you very, very much indeed for arranging such an important event today. I would like to convey Qatar Chamber of Commerce regards to everybody. And also I would like to welcome His Excellency Mr. Abdullah Sbei from Qatar Embassy in Romania, and also my distinguished brothers, Mr. Abedli and Mr. Abedan, also from Qatar. This is the one I can see right now, and the rest of the team as well. If I may please introduce myself, my name is Engineer Ali Al-Misfnet. I'm a board member in Qatar Chamber of Commerce and Industries. I have been with the chamber for the last nearly 20 years. We have been elected as members by more than 75,000 entrepreneurship from Qatar. Those are the members of Qatar's Chamber of Commerce and Industries. Basically, my business core is engineering, general services, logistics, facility management. But beside that, I have invested into agriculturals, and I have invested, with the government of Qatar into the PPP programs, in the food security programs for the state of Qatar, by growing alfalfa in a huge land that has been arranged by government of Qatar for us. And we have been into this agricultural business for the last 10 years. Also, we are traders of a lot of chemicals, pesticides, all kind of items that is in the sector of agriculture. So we import a lot of them from Europe, from different parts of the world as well. We are really looking forward to have a partnerships, from our friends in Romanians in the agricultural and food security sectors, and the technologies, the new technology for green energies and sustainabilities technologies. I can leave my contacts, with the office of this committee for references in the future. And I do really welcome. This is an invitation from me and also from my colleague from Qatar Chamber of Commerce for our counterpart from Romanians to come and do business in Qatar, especially in different sectors, especially on the free zone that we have in Qatar. And Qatar could be really the hub for the Romanians producers and Romanian entrepreneurships to make Qatar as the hub for the whole region. Around us is a big market like Saudi Arabia market, United Arab Emirates, all the GCC is a huge market if you take it as a whole. The Qatari government have made a lot of incentives for foreign investors to own 100% of their companies and to have a big reduction on the taxes programs. So with that, we have a big logistics also network. We have Qatar Airways, we have the sea and air freights, very easy logistics programs and network. So with that, I thank everybody again for letting me to speak, and hope to do business in very near future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Ali. Is there anybody else from Qatar likes to present himself, please?
Mr. Yusuf Al-Ubaidan from Almira. He's the CEO of Almira. If you'd like to introduce yourself, Mr. Yusuf.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for inviting me to this meeting. It's a great pleasure being part of it. My name is Yusuf Al-Ubaidan. I'm presenting Almira. Almira is a leader company in Qatar in terms of groceries and supermarket and hypermarket, with a total sales value of almost $800 to $850 million annually. Hearing some of your businesses, we would be happy to communicate with some of you regards what we can list from Romania in our stores. We will be happy to do so. So if we can extend that meetings with the different either one-to-one meetings or group meetings from businesses that are related to our business, and we can take it further from there, and we can have team discussions between our company and businesses in Romania. We will be so happy and glad to see if there is any opportunities that we can work together. I will leave some contacts on the notes on the sides for anyone who wants to contact us, and we will take it from there. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Yusuf. Anybody else from Qatar?
If you allow me, excuse me. Good morning to all.
Go ahead.
Minatsa in Romanian. Dear all, dear Mr. Victor Ponta, advisor to the Prime Minister of Romania. I'm here on behalf of His Excellency Ambassador Osama bin Yusuf Al-Qaradawi. My name is Abdullah Al-Subai'i. I am the Deputy Head of Mission here in the Embassy in Bucharest. And I would like to convey His Excellency's regards to all participants and gratefulness for this meeting to happen. Unfortunately, His Excellency couldn't be participating in this event today. He has another meeting at the same time in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs today. So on behalf of the embassy, we are looking forward to proceed with this meeting and follow up with all necessary measures and requirements to follow up with all the next steps to facilitate and improve bilateral relations between the different chambers of commerce and the different Qatari and Romanian companies. Thank you all, Mulțumim, and thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Abdullah. Anyway, so I'd just like to add something to all my colleagues. First of all, would like to thank the Embassy of Qatar and Romania for arranging all these things and for the effort that they have spent. And I'd like to thank our brother from Romania, all the chambers, just to have much more discussion now, business to business, as both chambers or from both sides and activities. So I'm one of the people who are more than 20 years who has a relation and business with Romania since it was, in the old days and starting the embassy of Qatar and Romania itself. As I could see that the representatives of the Romanian companies and the presentation of their companies and their activities, we are very much aware of the activities in Romania and the products of the Romanian, even that, especially like if we are talking about the forging and the re-engineering, the things that used to be all Italian companies doing their businesses and all these things with the factories in Romania itself and exporting outside with the Italian branded. So we have tried our best to get those days also the products of Romanian to the region, not only to Qatar and such a things, but due to the logistic, due to the communication of those days, and due to all these things that it has prevented us from developing such relation or marketing of the product itself. If I'm talking about the food security, if I'm talking about the products that everybody knows that Romania is the second country, I mean, for the lamb, the merino, especially after Australia. Of course, by big numbers far away, but it is the second, and we have tried such a things, but it was with all the growers in Romania, small growers, that we try to do association with so many of them and to collect such products, and after that how to slaughter. And that's again those days that it should be certified, it should be as per the rules and regulation of the international and the transportation, all such a lack of things that were not developed. We really look forward now. We really look to put the things together. We really look again to have a real JVs together, and we have to shift to other sectors also. It's not, we are not only talking about the engineering or the contracting or the real estates or all these things. Now we are looking for more as technology, where Romania is very famous in such a sector, technologies, ITs, AIs, such a things, because these are the businesses, the knowledge base economy where can be even worked beyond borders, from different, by remoted, by all these things. These are the things that we try to develop together between both countries, and we look for next meeting because we had so many meetings even with the Chamber of Commerce in Romania. We had it also in Qatar many times with some delegation and through the Romanian embassy at those days, where he is, I think, the ambassador of the European Union now in Qatar. We have done a lot of things. So we look forward to develop such a relation, to have hand to hand together, and to see how to develop it in a real practical methods, is really how to execute the things. If we are talking about just as a relation or just as official meetings and all these things, no, we need to develop it to have something practical on the ground for both sides, and to put the roadmap of how that we are developing our businesses together, because Romania is having a good quality of products and a competitiveness of prices and all these things. This is what we are looking for. So we have to develop marketing, and we have to develop logistic between both countries. And we look forward, we know Romania very good. We like to have much more Romanian people in Qatar, especially as a business people, and to use Qatar for them as a hub if that they are trying to expand to the other region, and to use the incentive where Qatar is providing, and to study all such things. Chamber is standing beside them to develop with them and to find for them whether that they like to have 100% ownership, or they like to have a partnership. That is all is available with the Chamber of Commerce and with the authorities where are available in Qatar. So I wish all the best really for both sides, and I wish that to develop such a relation and to have the output of such a meeting very fruitful for both sides. Thank you very much. Hello?
I think there are a few more Romanian companies who would like to speak. Please go ahead.
Thank you.
Good morning, and pleasure to be here, and thank you all for setting up this very important meeting. My name is Edward Buren. I represent the Carmiston group of companies in Romania. We are one of the largest protein producers in Romania on a fully integrated chain. So this includes agriculture. Our predominant business is poultry and chicken. But we also have cattle, 10,000 hectares of crops, including organic agriculture and traditional, as well as someone mentioned alfalfa earlier as well. So we currently produce about 35,000 tons per year of alfalfa here in Romania. We're very open to doing business over borders and seeing how we can collaborate and have a fruitful partnership in this sense, both ways, and help with Qatari companies and Romanian companies. A very short and brief introduction. I'll leave my contact details on the in the notes, and yeah, we're very open to discussions and see how we can do to have a good collaboration together. Thank you once again to everyone.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello, I'll take over the floor. My name is Daniel Oprisha. I'm representing Transavia, a fully integrated chicken enterprise again. So we keep everything concentrated on areas of business. We are the market leader on poultry production in Romania, with a fully vertically integrated production, starting with crops, breeding, parent stock, up to further processing and distribution. We currently export around 30% of our production. We do have some experience with Qatar, although it was some time ago, and also with the Emirates and Saudi Arabia. So yeah, we fully appreciate the presence of important retail companies like Almira, and thank you, Mr. Alobaydan, for the presentation. And yes, I will also leave the contact details in the notes, and we would appreciate someone from the Romanian side will make a focus group and follow-ups after this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Can I add something regarding the food security and hello? Hello?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'd like to add something regarding the food security and especially Qatar food security strategy now. So that we are looking forward to join hands with the others, as I have seen that, especially in food security, that we are having a big supply chain of the food security for Qatar, and especially like once we are talking about importation or production in Qatar, and for the foreigner trades with the food security. That what we are looking for is really helpful from your side, that we need to establish, we don't want to work only just seller and buyers, okay? We need to develop much more JVs and joint ventures between both parties. And as we said, that for some of the laboratories and some of the growers and all these things, that if we need to establish such a things to have much more self independence in Qatar and to be like a hub exportation, I mean, for our own strategic uses, until that stage that it is still that we have to shift to the other stage, which is the economical stage later on. So I hope that we could find the people who are interested and to find their partners in Qatar and to develop such technologies, to develop such laboratories in Qatar itself, and to have the opportunities, because that there are a lot of subsidization from Qatar government and from QDB to develop such a subject with the international networking. We have really to develop marketing also, not only just as a products. And we are no longer in Qatar looking for seller and buyers. Don't forget, just to give you as an example, Qatar Chamber of Commerce or Qatar itself is becoming a destination for the international businesses, for the international world businesses, as we are now a main strategic international partners with the whole developed countries. Qatar Chamber of Commerce itself, we have on a yearly basis not less than 130 to 140 delegations every year from different such a things that we are using as an international connectivities and networking. Okay, I mean, when I'm talking about delegation, that is to the level of presidential, prime ministers, and to the ministers, and to all type of business peoples. We'd like our colleagues from Romania to use such a networking and to develop like what that they are having in their hands in Qatar, and to use the international expansions networking, but to look for a real JVs, effective JVs that can have the networking, not only just to think of Qatar market, no, to be present and available in Qatar market, to export and to develop other markets with the initiatives and with the incentive which Qatar is providing to attract the international investment. So just this is for everybody, is to know how that we are looking further and how the region and the GCC are looking to develop such an idea. It is secure, it is with much more liberal, let me say, financial institution are available, investments, banking, all such a things which it will attract to develop the ideas and the relation for the Romanian companies. Thank you.
I think we've got a few more companies, Romanian companies, they've got their hands up. Mr. Flavius?
Can you hear me?
Yes, now we can. We can hear you now.
Good morning. Thank you very much for the invitation. I would like to thank also again Romanian Chambers of Commerce, also Embassy of Qatar to Romania, and also Tulcea County for organizing this very important meeting. Salam alaikum, Your Excellency Al Obaidli. I am very familiar with Qatar environment. I paid a visit in November in Qatar. I'm acting also in the think tank activities, but also I represented the association of sheep farmers from another country, from Romania, Mureș County. So I would like to propose you, or to send to you after that, our proposal as a package related to, as you mentioned, sheep and food security. We have the capacity, if there is a real offer, to make this kind of business related to provide you sheep, and also to establish a slaughterhouse in Mureș County, and even though to use our airport, local airport, Mureș Airport, to have direct flight to Doha in order to provide you very quickly and on the spot this kind of food. So this is a real and pragmatical proposal, but also we are open in another area of sheep and cows in order to provide Qatar, but also in grocery. Thank you very much. You can take it into consideration.
Thank you. Send us all the information, please, direct there to the Chamber of Commerce, and we look forward for such.
I will send you by email. Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dan Croitoro.
Yes. Bună dimineața tuturor. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, it's actually a pleasure for me and an honor to be attending this meeting, as I am born in Romania and actually living in Qatar, representing Mr. Mohamed El Akbabi, a board member of Qatar Chamber, and also a group of companies from Qatar, Ibn Ajaan Group. I'm here to understand how we can facilitate the collaboration between Romanian companies and Qatari companies, and I'm at the disposal of every Romanian participant in here to work together to facilitate more business between the two countries. So whoever wants to get in contact with me, I will drop my email and my phone number on the chat, and we can take it further from there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I think we have also Mr. Severnay. Please, if you'd like to speak.
Good morning, all. It's a pleasure to be here. I represent one of the most important part that has been mentioned here, a software company. I see some of our clients already here, some key players of food industry in Romania. We'd like to express as well our intention to go on the Qatar market. We already have a presence within the Arabic area and external area in the Middle East and so on. We are one of the oldest software company that we develop a manufacturing execution system, warehouse management, transport, and public sector software. I will drop as well my contact details in the chat, and hopefully we're gonna increase our field of clients within the Qatari. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hello.
I'm the CEO of Tolil company, a company who's based on agri-livestock business. We have a farm for 80,000 heads capacity of live lambs and 5,000 bulls. We have all the facilities like grains, mixed fooder factory, and our own vessel. Yearly, we make a turnover like 250,000 heads to countries like Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Lebanon, and etc. This year, we have under construction a big slaughterhouse with capacity for 500 heads of lambs per hour and 50 bulls per hour, who will be also authorized halal. In the end of the year, this big slaughterhouse will be ready. And hopefully we will make something together, because in past we have some discussion with the Qatari company, but nothing was materialized. Nice to meet you, and I pass to our colleague. Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Bună ziua, mă numesc Iancu Naceadis,
My name is Iancu Naceadis.
administrator al SC Delta DSRL.
I'm manager of SC Delta SRL.
Dețin un complex în comuna Somova,
I have a farm in Somova.
având capacitatea 40.000 de capete.
The capacity is 40,000 heads.
Și aș dori o colaborare cu statul Qatar.
And I would like to cooperate with an entrepreneur from Qatar. Îl lăsăm pe domnul Vlad la urmă că el e pe mobilă, dar e pe mobilă.
Domnul Caraman.
Da.
Mă numesc Tașcu Caraman, sunt administrator la SC Holder Trade SRL.
Hello, my name is Tașcu Karaman. I am the manager of SC Holder Trade SRL.
Lucrez în domeniul comerțului exterior pe linie de ovină de peste 40 de ani.
And I'm exporting lambs for about 40 years.
Cu mai multe țări arabe. La ora actuală ne-am limitat la câteva țări arabe.
I cooperate with many Arabic countries.
Iordania, special, și Arabia Saudită. Mai puțin
Currently, we're
Liban
exporting to Jordan and Saudi Arabia.
și Libia foarte puțin.
And Libia, but less number.
Cu Qatar nu am lucrat încă.
I haven't worked with Qatar entrepreneur.
O problemă ar fi pentru Qatar distanța mare. Știu că există logistică în transport animale, vase, dar costul transportului este destul de mare, dat fiind distanța care este între
For my
România și
business, the
Qatar.
main problem for initiating entrepreneur trade relationship with the Qatari entrepreneur is the distance, the huge distance between Romania and Qatar. I know that there are several vessels, but the cost of the transport is very huge.
Mulțumim Camerei de Comerț din Tulcea că s-a implicat în astfel de problemă.
I would like to thank the Tulcea Chamber of Commerce for involving in organizing this meeting.
În primul rând, ambasadei Qatarului, care a intrat în mediul de afaceri.
And I would like to thank also His Excellency, Mr. Ambassador of Qatar, who got involved in our activity.
Rog ambasadele noastre de peste tot să-i urmeze pildă, că dumnealor au numai misiuni diplomatice, nu și economice.
I believe that he is an example for our embassy of Romania in other states, because Mr. Ambassador, His Excellency made a lobby for our part, for our businesses.
Dacă distanța este atât de mare între România și Qatar, noi putem folosi abatoarele noastre. Avem abator autorizat care tăie numai halal.
In order to respond to the problem with the expensive cost, a solution we are proposing is slaughtering here the animals, because our slaughtering house is authorized by halal principles.
Vrem să știm și pretenția celor din Qatar, a firmelor din Qatar, la ce greutate vor să sacrificăm animalele. Noi nu știm încă nimic, cerința dumneavoastră. Ce structuri de animale vreți?
And I would like to know more about your desires, about your requirements. What kind of animals would you like to be exported from Romania to your country?
Cea mai bună rută de transport a cărnii către Qatar rămâne tot par avion.
I believe that the best way to transport fresh meat slaughtered in Romania is by plane.
Am exportat carne refrigerată în lumea arabă.
We have exported refrigerated meat to the Arabic world
Prin aeroport Otopeni.
through the airport for the freight of Otopeni in Bucharest.
Dispunem cam de 150.000 de capete anual.
We can export about 150,000 heads of animals each year for export to you.
Anyway, excuse me, just if you give me the time and if you excuse me because I have other commitment, I have to leave. But in general, like what can I say regarding the food security again? The biggest challenges we are facing is the logistic, like what is my colleague, he mentioned that. So really it is the logistic, and again, we have to find, and I think we should go in much more technical meeting for such an issues and to discuss and to see how can we come over such challenges. At the end, I'd like to thank you all and to thank the Chamber of Commerce and to thank our embassy in Bucharest and to thank His Excellency Mr. Abdullah Subei and to thank His Excellency the Ambassador Mr. Osama Al-Qaradawi for arranging all such a things, for discussing the business opportunities and how to strengthen the relation between both chambers and both business sectors side. So thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much again. Would like to have a meeting face to face in Qatar Chamber of Commerce, and that it is at the same time in Romanian Chamber of Commerce. And I wish you all the best, and we look forward again to have another specialized meeting rather than only just introductions, and to go ahead to select sector by sector to give their times and to give their opportunities really to come out with a result. Thank you very much.
Doar 3 minute ca să poată prelua cuvântul încă alte 2 societăți din acest domeniu. Vă rugăm foarte mult.
With your permission, could you give us the floor for other 3 entrepreneurs from Tulcea? They have very important things to say within this meeting. Only 3 minutes.
Please.
Go ahead, please.
Okay.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. محمد مجدي قطان, presenta firma di Mejdi Livestock, capacitate 25.000 di ovine. أنا مجدي قطان, راح أحكي معكم بالعربي. أنا هون مستثمر, وبالنسبة للميديو تبع المنطقة مشان الاستثمار هي ممتازة. هي نقطة. بالنسبة اللي بيهمكن هي الأغنام الحية, نحن حاولنا ودخلنا سوق السعودية وسوق الأردن ومشينا السلع الرومانية ممتازة. ليش الممتاز فيها؟ إنه هي كواليتي عالي. الكواليتي ممتاز بيقارب اللحم اللي عندنا البلدي اللي هو ببلادنا. فالشيء الجيد بالموضوع انه الكواليتي تبع اللحم ممتاز. اضافه انه صارت بعض المحاولات للتصدير لقطر, فصارت المحاولات التصديريه عباره عن طيران, فكان الكوست غالي, يعني كان السعر غالي ما وافق السوق القطري. فنحن المشكله هي نلاقي طريق نرخص النقل لحتى نقدر نوصل للسوق القطرية يوافق مع المستهلك القطري. هذا اللي بيهمنا. شكرا.
كما ذكرنا لوجستيات ان شاء الله تحل قريبا. Next, please. Hello.
Thank you very much for your patience. The other 2 entrepreneurs decided not to take the floor anymore because their colleagues said everything about the problem, and their problems are the problem mentioned by the colleague. So
we know
no,
it's all logistic.
We
know it's logistic, and inshallah soon all these things we look forward
for a moment. The representative of the Tulcea Chamber of Commerce is kindly ask you to make a database with the emails of all the persons who are present at the meeting today, from the Qatar part, from the Chamber of Commerce, in order to establish a contact. And somebody near me, and a local entrepreneur, is asking for you to kindly make a list of demands from the Qatar part. What kind of animals are interested in? What are their interests in Tulcea County? Because our men are very open.
We will arrange there, and you could coordinate with our people at the Chamber of Commerce, and we will inform them there just to have the full list for both parties to exchange all these things and to see what are the demand of Qatar also and what is the demand of Romania. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
يعطيك العافية يا أبو أحمد, شرفنا الأسئلة.
الله يرحم والديك ويعطيكم الصحة والعافية، وسلامنا لكم جميعا، والله يوفقكم، وإن شاء الله يعني تكون فيه العلاقات أكثر متطورة إن شاء الله.
إن شاء الله. جزاك الله خير. جزاك الله.
شكرا عزيز، شكرا. Thank you very much. Thank you very much everybody. Take care. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much for participating. I do apologize if anyone didn't get a chance to speak, but what I'll do, I'll send out the list of participants to the Romanian companies to the Qataris and vice versa. So with the contact details. I think one more thing, I think one of the companies that the Romanian side requested was Hassad. I think they left the meeting within 20 minutes. They had another urgent meeting, but they have conveyed their contact details, and I will share it with the Romanian businessman. So that's not a problem at all. I'm not sure if there's anyone that would like to finish off with few words, and then we'll wrap up the meeting.
There is, I think, 2 people who raised their hands. You can see Mr. Rizwan.
Mr. Rizwan Shah?
It's not there anymore. And someone from Tulcha, I can't see the name.
I think they just spoke Tulcha County. I think they've just...
I see. Rizwan Shah, maybe he's not with us anymore?
He seems online, but he's not responding.
Right, sorry.
Mr. Shah?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Mr. Shah?
Yes, it is.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for Qatar Chamber and Romanian Chamber to arrange this meeting. I'm going to take you away from food to a different industry. We are a local company in Qatar, and our company is called Prostac. The details are in the chat box itself. So we are very much interested to understand if there are IT companies from Romania are interested to do business in Qatar. We have a huge potential in human resources and IT experts. So there's one huge area that we can work with Romania and Qatar. So the details are there. Our company name is Prostac Technologies. For the short term is Prostac. So any IT companies interested to work in Qatar, we are more than happy to entertain them. Thank you so much.
Anyone else that would like to say a few words before we leave?
Da, la momentul prezenței domnului ambasador al statului Qatar aici la Tulcea, i s-a prezentat un catalog pe partea de mobilier și avem aici un reprezentant, domnul Vlad Popa, care ar vrea să prezinte niște amănunte despre societatea dânsului.
I would like to add a few words during the meeting with His Excellency Mr. Ambassador. Young entrepreneur was present at the meeting. He is producing furniture. He presented a catalog to His Excellency, and His Excellency was very interested by the idea. And we have invited here today Mr. Vlad Popa, the manager of the society producing furniture, to present you a few aspects about his business.
Hello, my name is Vlad Popa. I'm the manager of a furniture factory. We are producing chairs in beech and oak. We have between 5,000 and 10,000 chairs per month. Depends on the model, and also we have a big capacity for kiln to dry the wood, around 500 meters per month, and we can also supply tops in solid wood, beech and oak, depends on the customer. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
So the Chamber of Commerce from Tulcea County is thanking everybody for the presence at this meeting. We were very honored and very good to cooperate with you. And the Chamber and the entrepreneur from Tulcea are still waiting for a list of contact details for the participants for today and the list of demands on behalf of the Qatar entrepreneur in order to know their requirement for the market in the Qatar. And we wish you good luck, everybody, in your activity. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your participation. And I will be sending the list straight after the meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone, for your participation, and we'll keep in touch.